2, 1. Welcome back, Wolf.
Bro, it's not funny. You're the one that's in dire need of help right now.
Welcome back, Wolfpack. AceTrainer. Okay, I just can't. I can't do it. um, okay, I'm gonna scrap that. Start something new. What's up, trainers? AceTrainer coming at you here with week number 2 of the UU Roundup. This has been one of the series I started last week, where I just go over a few Pokemon that have been getting used recently, but like UU below tier. And today I'm using like a PU partially used like kind of edition of this episode. Over the past few weeks, everyone's been going crazy over this PU tier. I really like it too. Someone showed it to me. They showed me a tier list. All the Pokemon look really cool. They can have good strategies. You can do whatever. There's even a tournament going on right now, which I wish I was on top of that, but I found out about too late. Maybe the next one. But so here are the few Pokemon that I've been seeing throughout the tournament from videos. A Pokemon that I been using, or a few that I liked, and a few that maybe you guys should check out. So here's some guides. My first one is Torterra. As you can see here, this is kind of like a, it says right there, bulky physical sweeper, which is like no other way to say it. It's got a good investment in hit points, 180, max attack, and some defense investment with an adamant nature. You don't want to go speed because its speed's already bad to begin with, so any investment kind of won't be worth it. But if you have some defenses, it still gets up to 265 defense with really good attack. I gave it a Life Orb, Stealth Rock, Synthesis, Wood Hammer, Earthquake, standard Wood Hammer, Earthquake, because it'll hit hard with both those attacks. Synthesis to just heal if you know you can like try to heal and get back. The Life Orb just like preference. You can give it Leftovers, which is actually going to be my next set I have. But you can give it anything if you want. Hey, you want to give it a choice span and take off the Synthesis or Stealth Rock, you can do that. But I like Stealth Rock to set up. It's a clean setup Pokemon for the tier. Here's the second set you can go. It's a safer set. You invest more defense and more HP, make it more bulky, and it's still a sweeper, kinda. It only gets 44 attack investment, but still is gonna have an okay amount of attack. The Seed Bomb is just there so you don't take any recoil damage from the Wood Hammer. You still have Synthesis, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, because that's just like his best moves that you like have to run. Any other moves? I couldn't really check what else it ran. Well, let's see. Now Crunch maybe. It can get access to Curse. That's also a really good idea. Instead of maybe the Stealth Rock, just go Curse if you want. And you got Leftovers. Just making a all around tank. So moving on from Torterra, we have a Pokemon that I tried to use and might not use enough. Unfortunately, the battle did not go my way, but I really like this Pokemon, and it was Dragonair. Now, this thing can get ridiculously tanky out of nowhere. Reason being that it gets a lot of help from the Eviolite, and I love this ability, Marvel Skill. If you guys don't know, if it's status, its defense gets raised by 1.5, and then it's already getting its defenses raises by 1.5 from the Eviolite. So, yeah, it's going to get tanky. And people have told me that, like, wow, that Dragonair was tanky somehow. Like, yeah, I know. So, as you can see, the EVs, you got to go all health because then you worry about the defenses later. Since you're going to get defenses from the ability, you got to invest in special defense. Only way to go. So you're going to probably even out the defenses no matter what. And here's the fun combo on his moveset. You go Rest, Sleep, Talk, Drag Tail. You could go Toxic or Thunder Wave. That's also preference. Whatever, if you want to Toxic stall them, you can do that. Or you can Thunder Wave them to slow down their whole team. The combo is you just either probably open up with like a Toxic Thunder Wave to begin with. If they get you low, you rest. So since you're statused with you're asleep, you also can't get status any other way. Then your defenses go up since you're asleep. Great. Then you can go Sleep Talk. So now you can use moves as you're asleep so you don't really waste any turns. The only hard part about this is predicting when you're going to wake up, so you might waste the Sleep Talk. But, I mean, in time, you can probably figure it out and really get good at this. And the Dragon Tail just switches everyone out to Toxic Stall them again or Thunder Wave them. And it really helps out with Torterra Stealth Rock. So if you're going to use this set, you got to have some kind of entry hazard. It can be anything, Toxic Spikes, Sticky Web, Stealth Rock, whatever your team's bringing. But if you have a Dragon Tail who's going to be like switching them out forcefully, you got to have an entry hazard. Because if not, then it's kind of useless. But that's Dragonair. Moving on, I found this Pokemon, someone using it in the tournament. I found a few people, and I really liked it. It was Klang. Now this guy, he can go Eviolite, Life Orb, could be any preference on the items. Eviolite's good because it's going to get really good defenses, so it's going to be tanky. You can get a lot of investment in the attack, so it can actually do damage now. Decent defense investment on the IVs, and just the rest in HP, why not? The only thing I worry about, any fire type special moves. I mean, of course, it is steel, but it does get access to really good moves. I really like this guy's moveset for one. Gear Grind hits twice. It's a stab steel move, which is going to hit hard. Here's one of my favorite moves that I found out about a few days ago, is Shift Gear. It's like a Dragon Dance, but you're going to get an extra stage of speed, and you're going to get one attack, but you get 2 stages in speed. That's insane. And to pair that up with, you got Wild Charge. That's going to do a wicked amount of damage. Yeah, you do have recoil, but that's fine. So maybe if you have Wild Charge, don't go for Life Orb. You're already going to do enough damage. You don't want to take even more. And then you could go Substitute maybe, but I like Volt Switch. That's because if you see something you don't like, you got Volt Switch. Because this thing does have a lot of weaknesses. The typing on this thing is not in its favor. But you can go Volt Switch or you can go Substitute. Again, preference and whatever you guys think you should do. Notable other moves. Nothing really. It can. People say go Return. I don't know why. Maybe. That's about it. But I do like the Shift Gear, Grind Gear. That is those are 2 really good moves that it can have access to. And Clear Body, can't get intimidated. So that also helps out a lot. And speaking of intimidation, my last Pokemon in this guide is Arbok. This is one of the prime intimidators in this PU tier list. Next to, I believe Luxray is also really good. I've been using Luxray, has Intimidate, and it's been working out really well. And they're kind of the same thing, except for Arbok, it has Coil. And Coil's just like, I would say maybe a Quiver Dance, except it does attack, and it does attack, defense, and accuracy. The accuracy can help. Your Gunk Shock does have 80% accuracy, so when you coil, I think that goes up to about 9,500, I'm sure. Don't know my math on, and don't quote me, please. It does have Earthquake, Sucker Punch, regular hard-hitting moves, but that Gunk Shot, Stab, that thing does a lot more damage than you'll ever imagine. The only thing you just don't want to hit is a Steel type, and people could predict you on that and switch you out. The items for this guy, you could go Life Orb. I mean, not a whole lot of items in this PU tier list. It's like Life Orb, Leftovers, and like choice items. You can't get creative with the items. Yeah, this guy's a sweeper. You probably shouldn't go choice items on this guy because you got to go coil first turn if you can. It's got okay stats. Defenses are like a meh, but it does have Intimidate. So if you're going against a physical attacker, you get the free Intimidate. But if it still hits hard, you might get one shot. Maybe a Focus Sash on this guy. Let's switch that to Focus Sash. I can't type. There we go. Nope. Almost got there. We go. So Focus Sash. That way you're going to get a for sure coil. You're going to get your attack and defenses raised on top of a defense raise, Intimidate drop, which helps. And this thing's actually pretty fast. And I went for a Jolly Nature on him to make sure I'm fast. And I do have the coil attack raise. So this guy's going to turn into a scary sweeper. And again, Gunk Shot, ridiculous. Okay, so that was week number 2 of the UU Roundup PU edition. I'm going to try to do a lot of battles like these. Hopefully you guys like these Pokemon I brought. I'm going to link the tier list of any Pokemon. Want to check those Pokemon out if you already haven't. Thanks for watching this video. Good luck in all your next battles. And I'll see you guys next time.